Morning, chat. That was supposed to be quicker, but when I tell you the line, the drive-through line specifically for Dunkin' was outside of the parking lot, took a little while. I didn't get anything on sourdough because I got wake up wraps. I did the. My game just crashed? Okay, hold on. I need to launch. I think there's a 5M update. I'll try them once. So, I'm assuming this is everywhere, not like a regional thing. But it's like a $5 meal deal. Yeah. A medium hot iced coffee, and then 2 wake up wraps. I was listening to the song in the car on Sirius Radio. The radio edit is hold on, let me see if we can find it. Messy radio. Right here. I'm not a fan. It's like, okay, I'm not a fan, to be clear. I shouldn't have worded it that way. The replacements I feel like could have been better. Like, instead of saying like fucking, they could have said freaking, but they'd say something completely different. Hold on, I don't even remember what was said. I just know it sounded weird. Full kids bop. Listen, I'm assuming this is gonna play. That sounds so weird. Too damn clean instead of freaking hello instead of. Okay, let me rewind that. Right there. Too stupid dumb. Which, yes, I could definitely make sense, right? But you could still imply the F word by just using freaking. Any way you could say the fucking and ending it to make it like sound whatever, you could do with the. I don't know. Don't mind me. Yeah, I heard this in the car and it was funny. It sounds so weird. Luke, thank you for the 27 months. I appreciate it. Sam, did you just get here? Because if so, this is the like not non-explicit version, I guess, that I heard on Sirius Radio. And so when it swears, it gets replaced on radio. All right, Sam, I'll play this. Play this again for you. Hold on. I think the replacement words could have been better. Yes. Honestly, even just saying effing instead of replacing the words, I think would have been considerably better. Wait, hold up. I don't know what Duncan did. I think they accidentally melted a piece of cheese on the outside of the wrap. That was really fucking good. We're getting in. Sam, I had those a few days ago. I only tried the steak ones. They were okay. But I have multiple Taco Bells near me. And everything is so subpar at a certain one. And then everything is like really fucking solid at the other one. For example, do you know like the little chicken like flatbread thing they have? Again, if I get that at a certain Taco Bell, it's ass. There's like 2 pieces of chicken. When I go to the other one, which is actually more convenient for me, we're talking like there's no... You can tell leadership is different between the two, for sure. Like, it's like filled. And when I say filled, I mean like overly filled, which is never a problem.
Are you okay now? Can you move?
I'm good. Go for it.
I'm going.
390s 41, what's going on?
We got an H-back fucker. We got a very fast car at the bottom of the ladder.
Is it Reese? Oh my god. You know what I like about Reese?
What's that?
There's never 5 interference cars.
Oh, yeah, true.
Uh-oh. The
I
scope.
jumped off the colorful garage and told him to stop fucking with the HVAC by a megaphone. I think he... And then I crashed into a wall and flipped. Ricky is conversing with the criminal. I'm gonna put some repairs into my car while I wait.
I have to take a quick nap. The last time this happened, relogging had the car show up. So I'm hopeful. Or what if I was looking a certain way and the camera view was up against the building and then it spawned in a weird thing? We'll find out. And now to the normal version. The Cantina chicken is good, actually. I don't know that I would consider it a food rant. Oh, let me take my medication before I forget. Chat, no more laser appointments for my eyes. Now it's just the monthly injections until that extends to 2 months and 3 months, however long. It was so weird because the dilation portion actually wasn't too bad, but he had used 2 different lenses for the first time, and again, he's holding this like right up against my eye and like pushing against it while having me push against this thing where, you know, there's like a guard thing for your chin and your forehead. And if I had to describe it, it was like do you know when you lean against something? Let's say you're like your arm is resting against your desk and you're on your computer all day and you pull your arm away. There's like an indent in your arm. Yeah, like the imprint. It was like the lenses left an imprint because when I would move my eye around, there'd be like a notable, like I could feel a bump. And it made it so that I constantly had to like, you know, when you like blink like with full intent, you know, both eyes because you think something's in your eye. It was so weird. It's never happened before, but he pretty much did additional stuff considering if we didn't do it yesterday, I'd have to set up another appointment, but chat, tell me effing clean wouldn't work here. Is the car there? That looks like the Scout. The only thing I can think of is... I kind of want to test this, because this is not the first time this has happened. Can somebody clip the POV where I spawn the car for my camera view? I don't remember what it was. So I'm curious to know if this, like the camera view up against the building, affects anything. Maybe not. I don't know. The one thing I do know is that it's spawning in like a separate thing. I don't know how to explain it.
Heading southbound through the promenade, exiting on San Andreas, left eastbound San Andreas.
Y'all, we're already the fucking trash man.
Eastbound San Andreas.
Wait. Hello? What is happening?
Cross Ginger.
Hello?
Cross Palomino, continuing eastbound San Andreas.
What is this?
Cross Lagunas. Not taking it, continuing eastbound San Andreas. Going lower San Andreas. Right, southbound Alter Street.
Recycling arc? The recycling arc never went away. It's not an arc, it's a lifelong
Crossing Peaceful, continue westbound Vespucci.
thing.
Left, south through the Altar Tower.
Huh?
Taking the little jump here through the little constructed ramp. 50 but still mobile. Now southbound will purchase freeway lower. Opposite lanes of travel.
Not near the trash.
Taking the exit for Innocent. Right, westbound Innocent. Right and northbound Upper La Puerta. Opposing lanes of travel. Merging on to Olympic. Opposing lanes of travel.
Merca. You're dealing with Reese.
Left, now facing northbound La Puerta Freeway Upper. Northbound Upper La Puerta.
You know what, chat? I hope there's a hidden fucking skill for recycling, and eventually I start getting paid good fucking money for recycling. Good fucking money.
Eastbound San Andreas. Vehicles going Upper San Andreas eastbound.
$2?
And taking the jump down to lower.
$2? $2?
Oh goodness, my car went out.
$2?
What? Just
Yeah,
tourist
I-
things?
$2?
Yes, tourist things, yes.
Alright. Well, there's not many of us, Rick. If you want to grab a premise, it's up to you. Left, northbound, Sinistry, next to Mission Road. Right, eastbound, Alty Street, down to Little Big Brook. Right,
Oh, now it's driving differently in a not good way. I could turn before. What is happening?
Entering the car park, we're probably going to be taking the group. But yeah, we are. Green jump up to
I'm so confused. What is this? Anna, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream.
He made it. I kind of made it. He's westbound Olympic Freeway. He's missing half his car. He's taking the exit for the West Freeway North.
That was so weird. I couldn't turn at all. Huh?
Still northbound up
What has changed? The car is driving differently, straight up.
Red Garage on the northern side. Then right eastbound San Andreas, meet it left northbound Little Big Brook. Correction, Massachusetts.
I'm so confused.
Freeway, like the little grass
Have a good one, Anna.
towards Alta.
I'll very likely see you in game.
Alta, northbound direction.
We're looking for trash to recycle while driving a V12 engine. You know, it's all about balance, chat. All about balance.
Crossing over Del Perro. Left, eastbound, Peaceful Street. Right, southbound Alta.
What did you just do?
Sorry, we're eastbound through this nice car park and taking a jump down.
Not doing it.
towards
It's
Palomino
private
next to the
property.
apartments. I'm hitting him. Ugh. Nailed it. Northbound Palomino Ave. Little Soul. Oh my god.
335 secondary, continuing north now Palomino. Right, eastbound Vespucci.
Putting the car away and taking it back out. It still feels weird.
Past the White Cross, past the rig, continue east down to
I
Spooky,
can't
approaching
explain
Alfred
it.
Street. Crossing Alfred Street, continue east down to Spooky. Cross Power, approaching Elgin. Cross Elgin.
So let me see that
continue
clip.
east down to Spooky. Southbound Strawberry. Cross Adams Apple, continuing southbound Strawberry.
Car spawn? No, it would have been away from.
Right westbound Innocence, immediate right northbound Elgin. Left westbound Olympic Freeway opposing lane.
So weird.
Holding left at the fork for the Innocence turn off. And holding right for Upper Laperta. Continuing Upper Laperta, correct lane. Southbound Upper Laperta.
There.
In the exit for Dutch London. In the exit for Dutch London. Left. Across
So Ventura did tell us that he changed a few things on the car. Also, the car color might have to get changed, which is kind of sad because it's like this looks in a lot of lighting like gray, but really it's brown, which you can. So it's a brown with like a white pearlescent, which gives it that gray, but it's brown. We were told we might have to change it to white for more uniform standards. I don't know what that means.
Taking it slow, eastbound. Dutch London, vehicles reversing.
Ah!
And now you turn it left to westbound Dutch London Street. Holding right for the exit for
What if I raise the Scout? Speaking of raising, that just reminded me of the chat this morning on TikTok. I saw a fucking TikTok of a baby porcupine, and they're fucking adorable. All right.
A little jump, and it looks like it's gonna exit eastbound Dutch London.
I think it was a zoo's TikTok. They have big noses, and they described it as like a toasted marshmallow.
Right, northbound Alta. We might be doing the jump over to Innocence through the recycling center. Disregards.
Yes, I saw the one of it eating too, is eating peanut butter. It was adorable. Hold on.
Go back
Oh,
for it.
fuck.
He's crazy.
I have my phone with me, but. How are we back to not being able to turn? I don't get it. Okay, to be fair, it did turn there, but... Oh, process lasso? I still don't have the automation set up to where it automatically does this. I'll take my FPS bump, thank you.
Left eastbound Dutch London. Continuing past the barrier, going all the way to Dutch London, probably merging north.
.390 tertiary.
Copy that. We're eastbound over the canals, El Rancho Boulevard, left northbound popping.
I am smoking. If you guys want to take over, I can finish.
Ah! That was a guardian.
I think, I don't really mind. I think we're okay. I feel like he's going to crash himself out anyway, so... We're still westbound, Innocence Boulevard. Oh, I thought I just knocked you out. Okay. Merging northbound Elgin Avenue. Left westbound Olympic Freeway, opposite lanes of travel. I missed you guys last night. There was a big prison transport. Everybody went down.
Oh no.
It was insane. Horrible. I think PD did as best they possibly was. I mean, we didn't get him, but it's okay. It's Jay Hobbs. If you guys run into him, we caught him yesterday after a big chase. He still had parole from his big court case or whatever, and now it's obviously going to be bigger. Exiting up towards Las Lagunas. Yeah. Oh, he's flipped. There it is.
Flip.
I'm currently picking up a repair kit off the freeway. I don't want anyone to hit it. I'm gonna recycle. I'm on the way now. Priorities. Priorities.
That's right.
You're going to jail.
I mean, how good are you guys at running?
Well, let me put my
Oh,
spikes
no.
in my
Don't
car
do that
before you
to
run.
us. Don't,
No,
please.
No.
Please.
They're
No,
pretty heavy.
don't
Hold
resist.
up. Let me
Just surrender.
I mean, Rhodes knows the day how I took him on a 40-meter-foot chase.
Oh god.
Don't do it. It's not. Listen.
I've lightened my load.
And you know
I'm
what?
as ready as I can be.
He's lightening his load, and I'm going to increase yours. I'm gonna keep telling you to stop and surrender. For each time you don't, that's disobeying.
Oh wow.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that unless you were Shlomi, or maybe Mr. Helvig.
Oh, he subpoenaed that VAF we did on his car, by the way, Rhodes.
I'm not surprised.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll let you guys discuss that way I can start running away.
No,
No,
this
don't
is
do
not
that.
necessary.
No.
Oh,
No.
Yes,
Don't
it is.
run.
No.
Don't run,
the
you
individual's
crazy
fleeing southbound on Las Lagunas. I'm gonna block.
Are you not?
Yes, I am.
Oh god, he's so fast.
Oh, which way am I going? Which way? Oh, which
Up
way?
the stairs
No,
I go.
no, ah! I thought I ran him over.
Please.
He's been tackled.
Hands behind your back right now.
I'm blocking from the other side. Stand by.
Copy that. Is he washed? He's not. He's escaping. He's continuing southbound, parallel with Las Lagunas. I just broke my jaw on my chin. Oh, he's going back towards the same ramp.
I'm here.
he's gone
I'm
up.
blocking. I'm blocking. Please for jumping down.
Excellent block. He's jumped back down. He's southbound Las Lagunas. He's running with his goddamn HVACs.
I'm blocking
I
the
want
other
that
side.
back. He's entering the tunnels going out towards Alta. I'll keep you lethal. I don't think he's gonna do anything stupid though. Oh well, we've got Claw Petite on Twitter as well.
He has in the past, actually. He's thrown me off a building before.
Okay, well I got a gun.
He's a little sneaky. Continue the stairs towards the Arcades building.
Copy. You're a lot faster than me.
I'm blocking. I'm blocking. He's. Oop.
Amazing parallel. Insane. I've
He's
never
been
seen
tackled. He's
parallels
been
like it.
tackled.
Hands behind your back. I just served on the scout. Extra speed boost off of that one.
That's crazy.
They're continuing eastbound towards the Union Depository. They're jumping down. Jumping down.
He's on San Andreas, traveling eastbound. He's fucking. I'm going back for my car, Ricky.
I affirmative, I'm on him. Eastbound, lower San Andreas. Still eastbound, lower San Andreas. It's lower power. Crossing over low power.
Stop.
He's continuing eastbound on the sidewalk of the
Oh,
San
oh,
Andreas.
oh, 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 shit.
Oh, oh.
Why didn't you just, like, running up the flag?
So you got kangaroo kicked. I hate to break it to you.
It's like the third day in a row I got run over
I'm
by
sorry. It
someone.
wasn't intentional. Don't sue me. Oh,
I should
oh,
sue the
oh, which way am I
GIPD at
going?
this point.
Oh, we're now southbound Elgin. Oh. He's been tackled. He's resisted. He's continuing eastbound towards the park.
Do you want me to just leave this car where it is for now?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever run into interference with him.
Alright.
He's continuing eastbound towards the center of the park.
Back towards the western side. He's in bushes and stuff.
Hey, Firm. Oh, Ricky might be going for cuffs.
We owed him 195.
A firm. I can give you a ride back to Las Lagunas Boulevard.
Hey, from I think I'm exiting on the Elgin side. I'm trying to find a way out of here without losing it.
We could probably come into you.
Oh yeah, right here.
I'm exiting on Elgin. He does need medical attention, so we can bring him over here and then get a EMS.
EMS from PD.
Must send it.
Get 52 on Elgin between Vespucci and San Andreas.
A firm, Echo 1376.
In the words of Alice, a firmification.
A firmification. I can go document the vehicle now that we've got him in custody.
Huh?
What?
Do you have anything on you that's going to poke, stick, part, or harm me? I need to
Be
remove it.
Be
off
careful,
your-
King.
I
He's
don't
known
think
to
so.
have copious amounts of
Double check
HVACs
here.
in his trunk.
Oh, I know. It's his front. It's his fucking front.
I would
Really?
never have so many in there.
That's
Why?
a
Stop
bold-faced
being EMS for
lie.
this.
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh.
my God.
Ooh.
I definitely don't have any in there. He doesn't need to check.
I can't even check. I think I'm having a problem.
Oh.
Alright, what happened with your or y'all need to check him still?
Well, I'm just gonna see if it's a Ricky. It's a Ricky
Ow.
problem.
I was going to remove his weapons off him, but yeah, I'm having problems. I can't look through any of them.
I'll take his knuckle
I just have
dusters,
dusters on me, yeah.
and I'll hold on to the lockpicks.
Okay, I might need to take a nap.
Let me go through your
what
pockets.
What happened was that I was running away.
Okay, try going through mine.
And Rhodes decided to run over my leg,
I can go through yours.
and I may have fell off of the bridge at one point.
I just can't go
Alright,
through
so
here.
Is it left leg or right leg? that's
Huh.
hurting you?
That's
I
interesting.
think that Bluetooth tackle has messed me up.
Alright.
Oh,
Wait, where is he? Where
He's
is
right
he
here.
standing?
right here, right in
Okay.
front of me.
Is he
I'm
okay?
I feel like he's over here.
Oh, or just grab him. Oh, all right. Now try going through his pockets.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Sorry.
It's the kangaroos at
Okay.
work.
Okay. Yes. Now I'm good. Sorry.
Okay, all
Sorry
right.
about that EMS. Sorry.
I'm gonna
No
put this
worries.
back on him. Actually, I'll put him on the ground right here. Took
Okay.
the knuckle dusties and the lockpicks. One moment.
Alright. Let's check this leg over for you and get some.
It
New
makes
phone.
no
Who
sense.
dis?
Matt, I need you out of our PD stat, please.
Stat.
Stat.
Okay, well I can't leave right. I have to give Ricky a ride, with the 95 to his car,
yeah,
and
but it's
then
okay.
I can be there.
That's okay. All right, sounds good.
All right, see you soon. Bye. What is? Oh.
Rhodes, did PD like running over people's legs?
Very rarely intentionally. Like
all
I
the
said,
rare times on me.
like I said, you got kangaroo kicked.
I think
That's
it
what.
was more than a kangaroo kick.
Well, I call it the kangaroo kick. You know. How do I say this? It truly may have just been a severe gust of wind, because I don't think I hit you.
I mean, you definitely did.
And as I said, I was a kangaroo kick.
First,
That's the
other
only thing
day,
I can
Cassidy
attribute
tries
it to.
break my leg. Then I think
I
yesterday,
didn't. No,
Opal-
we are not trying to break your legs.
You guys should be lucky I didn't sue you that day.
What day?
The day that Cassidy broke my leg.
I mean, I don't have context, so.
It was like more behind us, I think, on that like big ass building.
Alright,
Oh, the big
please.
Legion one.
How's
Yeah.
Right there.
how's the leg feeling? I've gone ahead and wrapped it with some.
I'm having difficulties
stretch
flipping his car,
bandages to
so
just give a little
I'm
bit
gonna
of support
try
to
my
it.
best.
Doesn't seem like
Feels
anything
pretty
was
good.
broken. Checking. All right. I've got you iced up. If it starts bugging you again, just ask for medical either at the at MRPD or at jail.
All right, I will.
It literally will not
All right.
move. I might
No
need your
crime.
car, Rhodes.
Stay firm. All right. I will transport y'all.
I'm gonna get you
Wait,
loaded
the
up
wheels
off
are
your head.
wide. Ew. Ew. Gross.
All right, now that you've been treated by the EMS, I'm gonna let you know that you do have the right to remain silent.
All right, we're
Anything
now.
you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have a right to an attorney if you cannot afford an attorney. Want to be provided to you by the state if available. Do you understand these rights as I have read them to you?
I do.
Reese, do you
Okay,
have a
affirmative.
problem flipping over your car?
Sometimes.
Okay, because King is saying he can't
I'm about
flip
to
it.
just ram it.
All right.
To get you out of here before
Yeah.
he does the ramming.
Going for flip.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, something is
Oh.
very wrong.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this car?
I don't know.
It's just,
I don't know. Should I
It's-
just try and scuff it?
here, let me try doing it the other way.
Okay.
Yeah, something is very wrong with this car. Is it stuck in
Yeah.
the ground? Oh.
Oh. It is in the ground.
Yeah, the roof is literally. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay. That's I'll just scuff it.
Hey,
Obviously, all the stuff is still in the trunk, if there is any. So you're aware.
Do we need to, like, he said he could do some magic if we need to. I don't know.
Oh, with the maybe, yeah, that might be a good idea. If he's willing to do that, let's do it. If not, it's not a big deal.
oh, I can get in the trunk.
Oh, okay. I'll just impound it as is then. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Hey.
Definitely
Hey,
still
twinsies,
scuff
what's
it though,
up?
because this might be problematic if a tow truck
Yeah,
driver
I don't have
scoops it
the
up.
engine yet though, but I'm getting it
he
later
told me
today.
there's only stuff in the trunk, so
so you just tried to
I'll
roll out
believe
with
him
how
just
slow
so
it
we
is.
could deal with this a little
Hey,
easier.
firm.
We should be good.
I believe him as well. He's not a scumbag. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It is what it
it's
is.
fine. Your car
Um,
probably won't be impounded. I don't think.
We're gonna scuff impound it because there's something very clearly wrong with it, and if a tow truck
Yeah.
driver comes and tries to scoop that up, it might even get worse. So we're just
I don't
gonna
know
scuff
why
impound that.
Doing it. I don't know
Yeah.
if this is because the hot dog stand's there or if it's just.
Over.
The hot dog stands a little to the side, and every time I try pushing it, it kind of just returns to its current position. I can't explain it.
Oh.
Yeah, I even tried shoving it, and then it looked like it was moving, and then suddenly it was behind me.
That's
Oh.
not good.
Yeah, something's a little wonky. But it should be in your garage. I think that's where the scuff impound is gonna bring it.
Oh.
Regardless, I mean, it's like a $500 impound fee or something originally. Oh wow, y'all have the same ones?
Oh, twinsies. Oh, wait. Whoa,
Tri-
hold it.
triplets?
No,
Let's-
you should be able to. You should be able
Triplets.
to. Clear your mind, Reese. Clear your mind. The one with.
But I just like
nature.
thinking about having it.
This guy
But-
fixed it, Rhodes.
How?
Oh,
What the
wow.
heck?
Alright, we'll put this in my trunk. That way I can move.
You know, it might be good. I'm also gonna put this in his trunk.
Anything to hack Reese.
Oh my god, there's so many HVACs in this car. What?
Skirt.
I don't think we generally do that.
Wait, they were in the glove box too?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Wait, were they
dirty,
actually?
you dirty liar.
The way it's reasonable to lose track with how many he has typically.
True.
I actually didn't know.
Fucking filthy roof runner.
289. Do you still need me at Mission Row? 289 from 390. Espanoodle. I hate these wheels. They look so stupid. I want these. Eh. Nah. Nah, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me.
Five 76 BCSO 195.
Off-road. It's so weird how it's saving.
Articulate concerns or sufficient probable cause that the individual was involved
Morning,
in a
Roads.
crime. And
Hi,
could be
good morning.
armed. Should said person need to be transported for medical care or in a government operating vehicle? Since are
Articulable.
within, yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
Well, he's here.
We're
already, RJ,
discussing
yeah.
the verdict of a bench trial that happened 2 days ago. I'm just giving some clarification.
Oh. Wait, is it the hot gun one?
No.
Oh.
No,
I heard.
the hot gun one. Trust me, I have my own opinion, and you are not alone.
Oh. Okay, to be fair, I am a firm believer in that. While I think it is not ideal, I think it was like the perfect opportunity to be like, there technically is nothing written.
Oh, it was perfectly convenient for this. Yeah, that's right.
But
Yep.
But moving forward, this is how hot guns be dealt with.
Well, so yes, the issue is Grayson didn't actually think this whole all the way through, and justices are entirely left to where verdicts are the things that are developed a case law. So by Grayson ruling in the negative, we can't build case law off of that.
Well, I mean, can't you just?
We're changing the legislation. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It's more
I
me
was
being
gonna
petty
say the
bitch, I'll be
legislation would
honest.
need to be changed, but okay, do you understand? Okay, actually, no, don't understand. No, it's not necessary. If it's in legislation, it would only apply from that date moving forward. Then actually, you know what? No, he didn't. He didn't make a mistake. He didn't make a mistake. Think about it. If it was ruled that way, you guys would be shooting yourselves in the foot, and you'd have
we are well aware.
100 fucking cases lined up.
Yes, yes, trust me. There would be no backing. So pretty much the way that the original judiciary had planned it, which I hate, by the way, full transparency, but this is the way it was established, was that justices could pretty much develop legislation on a whim, on a bench, when they saw that there was an issue. They could pretty much, let's use hot gun as an example. If I, as a justice, saw, oh, we don't have hot gun legislation, I will rule that, they are found guilty, even though there's no legislation backing that ruling.
Right.
That, okay, because I just feel like it, that I know this is wrong. I'm going to make legislation saying now that, I'm going to make a common law now saying that hot guns are going to be recognized in our state. But there was nothing before the fact. That's not fair to the person who committed the crime, because technically it wasn't actually a recognized situation.
Thing. Yep.
Right. So now, honestly, I am grateful. I know this is a headache to PD. I'm grateful for the situation because we're rectifying the judicial side where we're having a massive hole in our system. to make
You're
it so
not
that
wrong.
pretty much we can determine per individual case how to develop case law from it, and then we can rule on the case law and develop it. So the verdict will be in the negative initially, but then case law will be built off of it to be like, this will not happen again.
Yep. I think that's entirely appropriate, and I think it allows like an overburdened DOJ to not have to overburden itself with potential appeals for all of the
Exactly.
stuff that happened in the prior 30 days, referencing hot guns, for example, because that would be
Exactly.
very problematic.
That's my biggest concern, especially right now. And that's why, I mean, like, we need to wait for one of the legislations to get passed through the contest period, but then we can pass the hot gun case law. I don't think any of us are going to entertain an appeal for hot gun charges. But like, that's a fear right now, right? Like, because there's a
100%.
standard been set. Yeah, rock hard place. We're fixing it. It is.
Sorry,
beautiful.
I didn't mean to derail. It's just I heard it a few days ago, and I thought that was the. So what is the case reference at the moment?
I wanted to give you like what would you do in like this situation? What would Rhodes do? All right?
Okay.
WWRD. So
What would you do is a good show, by the way. Or what would?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it is. What would you do? Anyways, go on.
So, Speedy is traveling in Legion Square, looking for a cop. He finds the cop. The vehicle that he's with, he's a passenger of the vehicle. He finds the cop, gets out, and shoots him with a shotgun in Speedy fashion.
There was a
Right.
He enters the vehicle, starts evading. A cop catches that vehicle doing that and continues chasing him, right?
Right.
Reminder, the vehicle is occupied ×4, so 3 passengers and Speedy.
Mm-hmm.
They enter the tunnels. They get pitted in the tunnels. The car explodes, right?
Yes.
Everybody's detained, and then they're getting medical attention.
Okay.
Before you put the passengers on the ambulance, would you frisk them for weapons?
Absolutely. Every person in that vehicle is getting frisked because that could have been handed to anyone in the car. However, to be clear, they would be frisked, not searched. Right. And if I felt a weapon, obviously I'd go and grab the weapon. And then if it was an illegal firearm, inherently illegal, a deagle, something without a serial, right? Like at that point, they'd be under arrest for possession and then a full search would occur. But everyone in that vehicle would get searched because the potential of that being handed off to anybody else was fairly high. But again, just a frisk, not a full-on search.
Okay.
On what grounds would you frisk them? From where in legislation do you have the authority to frisk somebody just because they're in a vehicle?
What? I mean, if we're going down the route of like other people in a vehicle that committed a crime aren't detained.
But what if these person haven't committed a crime? What if they are
they're
just in the car and not had the opportunity to leave the vehicle? You're missing some key parts here, Espinosa, in your story, by the way.
Well, I think the important aspect here is they were in close proximity.
That I gave Falcone, right? Like, I can give the other example, and Rhodes can also like. This is the result of the bench roll, right? Mr. Alfonso Sebastian gets out of the vehicle. He says something, "You're not gonna be able to chase us." Blasts. It's all in the statement written. Blast Trig with an EMP gun. That vehicle is disabled, and they start evading. Opal catches them and starts chasing them. Initially was a 78 situation because Trig was thought that he was shot at, and then was lowered down to a 77.5. Yeah.
I've never heard of a 77.5, but I get what you're saying.
Exactly. So still, we're pretty aggressive on the vehicle. Everybody freaking slides off. I go in primary. I pit them. Fortunately, that vehicle bounces off like a ping pong ball or like a pinball machine and hits a generator in the tunnels. So we got the 3 individuals and Sebastian incapacitated in the car. Or 2 individuals and Sebastian. So they get moved to a triage. They're all detained. And before, so I have Alfonso Sebastian, which had the EMP gun. And then Anita Manny has one of the passengers who's also detained. And before we put them in the EMS vehicle, that passenger is frisked for safety of the EMS and due to the involvement in the situation. But
Well,
Arcadia's
this person who's
counterpoint,
already detained.
correct. Yeah, the person was detained, incapacitated, and they're about to be transported to receive medical at CMC.
Wait, hold on. So that
Yeah.
does bring up another sort of procedural aspect of this, in which if we are involved in a scene in which people are being transported, we typically do frisk individuals for weapons before, especially if police are involved, before placing them into a police car, an ambulance, whatever the case may be.
Is that an SOP thing? Because that's not a legislated thing.
It's definitely a procedural thing. Because when we're transporting
that might be where
individuals,
our hiccup is. I'm realizing that might be the root of our problem right here. Is that procedural thing isn't backed by legislation, and so my guys are getting confused.
Because the guy that was patted down for weapons before being put in an ambulance, he had a Glock with attachments. And then in the bench trial, he was found not guilty of possession charges because it was deemed that the search was illegal.
search or frisk?
Well, the search
Frisk
after being
turn into
frisked.
search, yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I think it's very reasonable, for like to be able to articulate just a Terry frisk here, because they were in the same vehicle that the individual who shot an officer was in. Listen, if you're in the car with me, I could hand you anything I got on my person with the fucking
You know
quickness.
what would be great if that was said in a court case.
Oh, okay. Now to be clear, if it wasn't,
Okay, I was told that you guys that was not articulated.
So that's going to be
Again, I
the
wasn't
little
there, though.
caveat. If it was not articulated properly, it doesn't matter if it occurred. I go into bench trials, court cases, under the assumption that a judge has a blank canvas. They don't know the person. They don't know what occurred. 100%. They have no idea what the possessions are. And if the officer fails to bring that up in their testimony, then it didn't happen. Like, I recall there being drug trafficking cases where they harped on all the drug-related stuff, but didn't harp on the reckless evading, the possession charges that they had outside of the drugs, because they're primarily focused on that, the hut charge, if you will, at the time. And as a result, they were found not guilty of certain things, even though we clearly know they had it. It wasn't articulated. Right. So if that's why they were found not guilty, I would agree. If it wasn't articulated, why the frisk was proper, why it then progressed into a search. If I am justifying this myself, I'm stating, I found it reasonable to believe that they're presently armed and dangerous on the basis that they got into a vehicle with a person who had just gunned down an officer. The potential that weapon could have been handed off, or that they could have communicated these things are going to happen prior to, whatever the case may be, and then it progressed into a frisk, and that frisk resulted in an illegal firearm that resulted in a search. I will say though, it gets very complicated with frisk versus search, because I don't know how to word this, but when we frisk, it no longer is just for weapons and weapons only, as it used to be. As crazy as that sounds,
really?
And I don't like that personally. But
no, because the intention of a frisk, like you guys have said, is entirely because you think someone's armed and dangerous.
Exactly. And now, Espino's, face away from me. I'm gonna search you, or I'm sorry, I'm gonna frisk you here. Let me see. I'm feeling for weapons. Let me see if he has a large sum of cash. Maybe some baggies for drugs.
You telling me that you guys can frisk for cash?
Yeah.
I felt some cash.
We gotta figure that one out,
because this is a full-on fucking search. If you ask me.
Everyone has cash in their pocket. That's not fair. That sounds weird. Sorry, objection weird. Sorry.
Valid.
Sorry.
Valid.
Sorry.
Valid.
Yeah,
the thing is, we're frisking and we're feeling these things. I don't know.
We gotta figure that one out.
I agree.
That's not the intention of a Terry frisk.
I agree. It's for weapons. I will never forget being in academy and being told very clearly,
checking your wallet.
Frisk is for weapons and weapons only. Now, unfortunately, sometimes we would feel a bulge if someone had a large quantity of cash on their person, and it would be, I don't know, let's say over $3,000. And unfortunately, when I was doing academies, I was always of the mindset that, like, if you feel a bulge, you're going to grab that. You're not searching them. You're just grabbing whatever was felt in that terror frisk. You're
Right.
not seeing anything else on their person. That has become a little more complicated to convey given the additional stuff we are feeling at the time. Look, I'm looking for knives, wrenches,
Yeah, I'm just looking at that,
guns.
I'm to
exactly.
be honest, if
You
that's
know?
this okay, if that's the
Purpose,
standard, if that's
objective, I don't-
the purpose, if that's how you guys execute a frisk, then you guys will be able to search every person on the street.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
And I ain't
crazy.
trying to do
That should
that.
Not, yeah, oh fuck, that we got fixed because maybe that's why I'm really being very hesitant about the frisking. It feels weird, man. Okay.
Definitely, something should happen though, because yeah, the last thing I want is an officer to articulate that someone may be armed and dangerous in RS that they have committed, and then be like, oh, but I feel a baggie. What's going on here? What's going on? Now, now if we feel that, right, and we search them and they have a legal firearm on their person, and then we get a story, that's one thing. Because then the person doesn't actually end up getting searched. But like, if we immediately jump to, I'm feeling a baggie here and it's a little suspicious, I'm gonna search you, that's a very dangerous road to go down, given how Terry, Ohio works.
Yeah, in those kind
Yes.
of situations, I kind of just focus on a weapon.
I would say, but use your best judgment. If there's not a weapon, that's the thing though.
Your best judgment's gonna be so subjective.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Carmine's
I said
best
it, I was like,
judgment
wait a
is
minute.
not Espinosa's best
I know.
judgment.
Because the moment you do that, Terry, I don't know. God, this objection weird. Never mind. Okay, so at the moment you guys frisk people, are you? And then you go into you're patting them down, and you feel a bulge, and then.
I'm doing three pat downs here. Let me. Here we are. I'm just gonna. I'm feeling for weapons here. Oh, now I'm gonna feel. Oh, no, I'm not seeing any. I'm not feeling any cash. Not feeling any drugs. Are you? Wait.
I'm gonna sign in as a marshal.
Yep.
1 second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frisk me.
All right. Thank you.
Frisk me.
And you'll
Stop asking
understand.
me to frisk you both.
You'll understand the
Why?
confusion probably.
Offering.
Okay. I know what I'm doing, guys. This is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, but the large bulb would be the weapon, right? That's clearly
Correct.
Yes.
okay. Okay.
But in the past, if someone had a large quantity of money, we would still feel a large bulge, even if they didn't have. But now that we're doing sort of 3 separate little pat downs, we can. The thing is, the moment someone feels, that someone got a baggie or something, damn well they're gonna search.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
And
what I'm
that's
saying.
problematic.
That is problematic, especially because it's not the intention. Okay. All right. I gotta talk to some people. I gotta figure this one out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that other stuff really
doable.
should only be part of a search.
I was gonna say, right? That doesn't feel like.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I keep using this word, but it's very important. The intent. What is the intent of a Terry frisk?
Because I'm telling you now, when I'm frisking someone, I don't care if I feel baggies. If I feel a weapon, that's all I care about.
Exactly.
The additional stuff is it is what it is. But I can promise you now, I'm not justifying a search of their person unless if they're just detained. I'm not justifying